Last show of the week, guys. Midnight show.
Hell yeah, last show.
Ready to do this? Here we go. Thank you. What a crazy week. Thank you to everybody in Denver. I was at the Comedy Works downtown and I had an amazing time. Oh, by the way, the condo that you're looking at right now, it was designed, decorated by the owner of the club, Wendy Curtis. She's the one that gave it all that flavor. What else?
Wow.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, they were kind of laid back though.
They were kind of laid back.
A little laid back.
They were laid back.
It also, though, man, I ate a Chiba Chew and it started kicking in right at the last part of my set.
Really?
I think the whole crowd ate a Chiba Chew.
It kind of felt like that. I had, you know what I had? I never, ever, ever drink before sets. I don't mind having drinks after a set, but I had a beer, just a little bit, and I swear to God, I will jump over a line I don't normally jump over. I will stumble the tiniest. It's not even enough booze to fuck me up, and I'll still just, you know what I mean? Just a word or two, I'll be like, how did I just fuck that up? I've never, and it'll be just a sip of alcohol. Yeah. Maybe it's psychological, but that's why I like to have it afterwards.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it or just don't fuck with it.
Yeah. Do you get high before sets?
Nah, I don't get high period and shit.
Never?
Nah. I have before.
Yeah.
I can't say I don't get high period, but I don't smoke weed anymore.
What made you stop? Is it personal?
No, it's not personal. When I was a kid, we did it in Jamaica, like the older dudes used to give it to us. And I don't know, weed hasn't done anything for me, like high-wise.
Yeah.
You know, but I've done mushrooms and that did something. I've done Molly, that's done more.
And now, do you have booze ever or no?
No.
So nothing
I
ever.
stopped drinking when I was 7.
When you were what?
7.
Yeah.
All right.
True story.
How much booze were you drinking at 7?
As much as a little kid could get his hands on.
Yep.
That was a microdose. But no, it's like they're finding out that if you take the average LSD dose is between like 70 and 100 micrograms.
Okay.
So if you take a quarter of that or even less, sub-experiential dose, apparently it like has a similar effect as Adderall or any of the ADD medications.
Yeah.
They're calling it a nootropic. Could be an IQ enhancer. But it's amazing. They say people on Wall Street do that. Lots of people.
Really?
People are doing
But that...
taking like microdoses, tiny little doses.
Well, that's how I last enjoyed...
Yeah.
I last enjoyed edibles that way. Would be like if somebody goes, eat this, let's say, this cookie is perfect. I will break that into 4.
Yeah.
And then that quarter actually is perfect.
That's it. People...
For me.
With marijuana and psychedelics, people treat it like college kids who got a bottle of tequila.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink the whole fucking thing, man.
Right.
Why? You don't need to do that. It's not. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It is good sometimes.
Right.
To take a huge dose and like.
Right.
Really.
Or if you're Joey Diaz, daily.
Yeah.
Daily. Man, no one has that tolerance that I know of, really.
No, I've never met anyone who's got that.
Who goes that deep daily?
Like he seems like he's a cyborg or something.
Yeah. Christ, man.
How does acid make you feel?
Well, what's cool about LSD is it makes you feel differently at different doses. So the more you take, like 2 hits of acid versus 1 hit of acid, it's a completely different experience. But at very high doses, you'll experience a kind of complete dissolution of the ego, merging into the oneness of the universe, unit of consciousness.
Is it like mushrooms?
God.
What?
Is acid like mushrooms?
So mushrooms, it's similar in some ways, but mushrooms remind me more of marijuana, where you don't know. It's hit or miss. If the mushroom gods are on your side that night, you're gonna have an amazing trip. You'll laugh really hard. You can't stop laughing. It's beautiful, healing. But if for whatever reason the universe has to teach you something, then you'll spend the entire time thinking about your decomposing grandmother's corpse. Like, I wonder what stage of decomposition my grandmother's in right now. That kind of shit, you know, like terrible, terrible existential stuff.
But don't you feel like the right or quote wrong dose of an edible can do that to you as well, right?
But I think with marijuana these days, it's so strong that it's a psychedelic.
It's a psychedelic.
It is a psychedelic.
Okay, because I've eaten too big of a dosage a few times where, you know, fucking tears, like really crying.
Tears?
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Where and you know, I didn't want to be doing that. I mean, it was like, and the worst part was, and I brought this up before, how, you know, we all shelve things to get through. You shelve whatever choices, thoughts.
Shelf my life, baby.
Yeah, shelf your life. But on that right or wrong dose of an edible of marijuana, the shelving, it's almost like the mind goes, I'm not going to let you shelf it for right now.
Right.
And it pulls it into the forefront, and it's like, motherfucker. Yeah.
You got to, you know.
But that's kind of the cool thing, right? The thing that you're like.
That's the, you know, they say marijuana heals you.
Yeah.
It's a medicine.
Yeah.
And it is a medicine. But what medicine makes you feel good?
Right.
Like most medicines, if they're real medicines, they're not comfortable.
Right.
They actually, there's an aspect of suffering involved. And with marijuana, meditation, float tanks, this phenomena of these memories that you thought were long gone, swept under the rug, come emerging into your consciousness. And a theory behind that, which is really fucking cool, is that it's like when your brain reassimilates them, then they get organized in the right place.
Right.
Until you do that, you don't have to come up with a solution for being a cunt.
Right.
Or whatever it was that you did.
Right.
Like, and you don't have to whip yourself with a belt. But if you just look at the thing and fully allow yourself to accept whatever the horrible thing was that you did, then it'll go back into the right part of your brain.
Right.
And it won't start coming out at random times. Because if it's floating around in there, you don't even know what other parts of your life it's affecting.
Right.
It could be affecting, in some mild way, every single thing you do.
Man, yeah. Denver has been amazing to me this week. You guys have sold out 6 shows, so we added shows, and then those motherfuckers sold out. So, I'm very thankful. Thank you very much. I have a baby. I got kids to feed, man. I need that money. What else does Denver have? Denver has... Yes! Like Joey fucking Diaz, the doctor. Please, autofocus. No? Not feeling it. Alright. There. New material. Right there. They did this thing here where they give you a canvas and then they ask you to create a piece of art. And this is mine. It's just a little more kind of modernist, abstract, but I feel like it says a lot in a way. Some of the other comics have done them. They look pretty cool. I think it's, yeah, all right. Wish I knew who did all these. I don't. Some of them signed, some of them I don't know. That's Andrew. This is Frangipants. I know that. Frangiola. I like that he wrote, brought to you by 3 Bloody Marys. So maybe I'll get lit tonight and do mine. There's Emily. She's really fucking talented. Jesus. Anyways, I don't know what that is, but it's good. I like it.
Are you going to show them the artwork you did?
Yeah, the artwork. Hey, check out this painting I made. And please leave your comments below of what you think of my artwork. Is it worthy of being framed? Maybe something like that? Something, what do you think? Should we get it framed? Oh, by the way, I saw Bert's vlog. It was kind of rude when he said that my new special was called, like, Catching a Whale or something. I think I got him back a little bit.
Yeah, you're a friend of Bert's.
Yeah.
Sad how fat he is.
He's so fat.
It's
Do you see
sad.
the vlog?
No, but I've heard about it. I've heard that he's pretty gross. It's weird to get to that level, and like you always say that you're going to be like a normal person and have like some sort of normal shape, and just completely disrespect that shape by being some sort of fucked up silhouette of Alfred Hitchcock in his most purest form.
And he's got kids, you know?
Yeah, like do the kids worry?
I mean, because look, you take care of yourself. I mean, it's like, you know.
I mean, it's just natural. You know, it's just natural to me. I don't really have to worry about being a big fat person. Sucks.
Good luck with your weight loss.
I'm gonna go eat a burger right now.
Okay, cool.
I really am.
I know. I believe it. I believe it. And don't forget, I know you've heard me say it before, but go to Netflix and please watch Mostly Stories, my 1-hour special. It's been out for about a week. Give it a look, give it a watch, give it a listen. And check out the other special there. It's called Completely Normal. Came out in 2014. Hope you enjoy it.